Now, back to Coastal Living on KZTV.
Hey everyone, I am here with Carmen Rickle with the Texas Game Wardens aboard the Captain Murchison, here to tell us about this fascinating boat that you may have noticed off of our coastal waters. Thank you so much for joining us
You're
today.
welcome. Good morning, everyone.
All right, so first and foremost, this is a beautiful craft. Some people may have already noticed it driving up and down Ocean Drive. Tell me, what exactly are you guys doing here?
So we came in earlier during the week to patrol Corpus Christi waters. We made the trip from South Padre Island or Port Isabel, and we'll be here all week trying to help the local game wardens with the commercial fisheries enforcement. And there's obviously a really large boat, and so our target mission for this week is commercial fisheries. We have an opportunity or the ability to board maybe some recreational vessels as well, and so we'll kind of show you later how we're going to be able to get that done on this big boat.
I'm Captain Wesley Groth. I'm with our special ops team with the Game Wardens. We are called MTOG, which stands for Marine Tactical Operations Group. And what we're here to do today in Corpus is to target commercial fishing. We'll reboard shrimp boats offshore. We also do port security and border security with our vessel. And this is new to Parks and Wildlife. We've taken it over in April. So we've had this boat in just a small amount of time, a little over 6 months.
Okay, well this is a sharp looking boat, and we'll give you guys a little insight here in a few minutes. Now, what keeps you the busiest out of all those things in your special operation?
What keeps us the busiest is, since this boat's stationed down in Port Isabel, a lot of illegal commercial fishing from Mexico, and the commercial fishing industry here in Corpus with the shrimp boats and oyster boats and things. That's what we like to target a lot. That's what really keeps us busy.
Many people ask, well, why do they come to the United States?
Yes.
And why are they here? The Gulf of Mexico obviously doesn't have a big wall in the middle, and so to delineate, us from Mexico. And so there's kind of two sides to the story. And so one of them is that their waters are overfished, right? Well, how do the fish know where to go? And so really, what in talking to some of these Mexican fishermen, their waters are overfished in terms of the number of people who are fishing.
Yes.
And so because of the way they fish with what we call a long line, which is basically a long strip of monofilament with hooks extending that run for several miles. And because of this, it covers a long area, a wide area. And so when you're talking about 50, 60 to 100 vessels out fishing in the water, so that is really what they're referring to when they say overfished. And so obviously in the United States, that form of fishing is illegal, and so they can just jump over the line and fish for several hours and maybe into the night, really with nobody else to worry about. And so that is the enticement for them to come in the U.S. waters. And so basically, what our team does is try to combat that.
Very interesting, and I'm learning so much just here talking to you. Now, back to the boat. Tell me the story behind the name.
So the name is named after Warden Murchison, who was tragically killed in the 1930s down on the King Ranch. Unfortunately, the person that killed Warden Murchison was never found, was never brought to justice. So this boat is actually commemorative of him for his duty and the ultimate sacrifice that he had for Parks and Wildlife.
What can we as a community do to help ensure the safety of our first responders and to help protect you all?
Well, I think it's pretty easy. I think, anytime you see somebody who is a first responder, who's in law enforcement, it's really just the small things, and just hearing somebody say that they appreciate us or that they, are happy that we're out. That really goes a long way. It really just makes my day. It never gets old to hear that. And I think, especially with the culture of law enforcement, and kind of how things have changed, it definitely is nice to hear these days.
Okay, that's good to know, because sometimes I feel uncomfortable reaching out to someone saying thank you for your service, but now that I know it,
It's
doesn't
definitely
go unnoticed.
welcome. Yes, and we
Wonderful.
appreciate that.
All right, well, that's the story behind this fascinating boat that you can notice right off of Ocean Drive. So if you have a chance, bring the kids to check it out. It literally looks like it's from a movie. Thank you so much for your time
Welcome.
and for everything you do to serve our country.
Thank you.